The book of Joshua is chock full of information, imagery of Jesus, and also the book of Revelation. We're going to lightly touch on a few things, but I really encourage you to go look at it because it is actually way more interesting than you know. Rahab is a harlot, a prostitute. Some called her a weaver, but we're going to stick with the prostitute. And she helped two spies gain access to the city in exchange for her salvation out of the city with her family on a scarlet thread, just like Jesus. Scarlet being representation of blood. And also the two spies reminds you of the two witnesses in the book of Revelation. Joshua met a man on the road, and he actually knelt before him and said, "Are you with us or our enemy?" And the man said, "Neither. I am the commander of the army of the Lord." And Joshua said, "What message do you have for his servant?" And the commander said, "Take off your sandals, for this is holy ground." Now, that was said to Moses at the burning bush, and we know that was the Lord. And also, down on the knees, angels don't allow that. That was the Lord. And Joshua commanded the army also not to give a war cry. Do not raise your voice, do not say a word. Well, what does that remind you of? The book of Revelation, when Jesus opens the seal, there was silence in heaven for about half an hour. So, silence before the victory. And we know that when this is happening, we're going to have victory in Jesus. But also in Joshua, 5 kings fled and hid themselves in a cave. What does that remind you of? I hope you remember the book of Revelation, when the kings of the earth, the nobles, commanders, rich and mighty, and all the free men hid in the caves or the underground dumps. We all know about those. And what can we take away from the book of Joshua? We should obey everything in the book of the law. We should not interassociate with surrounding nations, because we should not bow down to their gods. We should love the one and true God and serve him. If we disobey, he will no longer save us from nations, and he will set a trap for you and allow you to die. Being that he's just going to let you have your way, and you're going to be snared by this. Well, this is actually playing out right now around the world, especially in the country of America. We have allowed ourselves to bow down and worship everything except the true God. There's a few of us, of course, the remnant, but for the most part, the country has become wicked. And so we should have learned from the book of Joshua, but folks, honestly, we've been lazy. Get your eyes on Jesus. Get your eyes focused and pray.